really want one, to be honest. We're back in the chat room. We're talking body image this morning. I think most of us can say that at one point in our lives we have struggled with our own body image. Fitness expert, the founder of the Barbie Fit workout, is here to discuss this. Chicago in Jillian Lorenz, and we also have Dr. Daniela Schreier, clinical psychologist. Such an important issue. We see so many examples of this in the celebrity world. One of the most recent examples are the celebrities who don't want to show off their post-baby bodies until they're ready, or photo ready, I think I should say. Kate Middleton very quickly was photo ready. She got back into her old shape and size, but Kim Kardashian is going to do this big reveal, and she was waiting and went into hiding even. What does this say about our culture when women feel like they have to go into hiding because of the shame or something they fear about the impression of their body? What do you think, Dr. Daniela?
Well, I'm thinking it is not only about culture, it's also about women and how we are kind of drawn to reject who we are. Look into Kim. She was never, in my opinion, the very, very skinny girl. Men don't favor the very, very skinny girl. Women have that image that they have to live up sometimes to the Barbie doll, right? And there's only a small percentage of women doing so. So the fact is we all come with different vehicles. Some people are a boxy panda, other people are a jaguar. And you only can improve and work on what you got. And I think that's the fundamental message. Sure, she's in the limelight. She needs to come out. It would be wonderful to say, like Simpson, yes, I gained a lot of weight. That happens to every ordinary woman. And some of them lose it quicker and others not. How can I improve? With a realistic plan, maybe twice a week in exercise, and giving yourself some time.
But think about how many people pounded on Jessica Simpson for her weight during and post-pregnancy. I mean, people were very harsh on her. And it just sort of, and then there were people who came to her aid and said, that's not okay, which is what we all know and believe, or we should believe, right? You work with women all the time, I'm sure, who are trying to get back into their shape. Do you find there's a mental kind of struggle with
fitness
that?
is just as much mental as it is physical. And at Barbie Fit, we actually took that name to provoke thought and really have women think about what it really truly means to be fit. So redefining from the ground up how women feel about themselves, and learning to accept the differences that make them unique and that make them beautiful. So everything that around our brand it's more of a lifestyle brand. It's about teaching women to feel comfortable from within first, and then the outside comes with that.
It is sort of a balance. You've got to strike it. Let's talk about, Dr. Schreier, you mentioned Barbie dolls, okay? And many of you have seen this. It was a viral thing when it came out. Rehabs.com set out to find out what a real-life Barbie doll would actually look like if you took the dimensions of Barbie and applied them to a doll. And it's a little crazy, considering the average woman, her waist would be 19 inches, her hips 11 inches smaller, since her waist would be 4 inches thinner than her head. Barbie's body wouldn't have the room it needs to hold all of its vital organs even. And because of her uber skinny ankles and child-sized feet, she would have to walk on all fours, they say. So really, I mean, do we just kind of recognize, hey, Barbie's not real? Or is there something, just bad messaging there? Or what do you guys think?
I think it's bad messaging, but I think what happens is we just need to instill in our children and women in general that everyone is unique, and that's what makes us beautiful, and just trying to be the fittest, healthiest you. So
I don't know, Dr. Schreier, do you think that these are bad images, though, when girls are constantly exposed? These are the dolls they play with.
Well, that's the truth, but it's really up also to mom to implement at home. And I think it's really, you guys are mothers, right? If you have struggles with food or body image constantly, that's what the girl will pick up on. We have to give them the message, yes, there's a doll outside, but you don't have to look like her. Little boys play with, I don't know, little rangers. They don't have actually the idea, I have to look like one at one point. And really implement, yes, society might give you many messages, right? You don't have to follow all of them. You don't do everything that people on TV do. There's another thing, however, Anna, and I know that's difficult for you, or Kim Kardashian, when you're in the limelight, people it's very easy for you to become a target. And people would see you're beautiful, you're thin. If you gain some weight, people would probably send you nasty texts sometimes, or tweets. That can happen, right?
Well, or they just say things maybe they don't even know is mean. Like, I gained 65 pounds in my pregnancy, and I was on air every day for the 21 months of losing it, and it really was tough sometimes. I couldn't wear the cool clothes I had. I couldn't look as good as I wanted to be. I felt, you know, there is a little bit of a struggle with that, especially having to be on air and in the limelight with that. You guys, I want to talk about what you just pointed, because I think that's a really interesting point you raised, Dr. Schreier, about our mothers and where we get the most important messaging sometimes. There is research out that say mothers are actually the most important image, or the one we get the most important messaging from about a daughter's body image. According to researchers at Mayo Clinic, even saying something like, "You look so beautiful, but I'm so fat," can be detrimental. They recommend zero talk about dieting, zero talk about weight to your child, your daughter. What do you what do you guys think about that? Is that too extreme? I mean, this is the Mayo Clinic. It's real research, right? Is it the right way to go, Dr. Schreier?
Well, it's not about what you're talking about or not talking about. It's children don't do what you say. Children do what you do and how you behave. If mom is measuring her food every time, or dad makes, remarks about it, then that's what the girl will pick up. The girl sees that mom feels, oh, I'm unhappy, I gained some weight, and that's actually it. And remember, in little girls, right, by the age of 5 or 6 now, they have the idea of dieting. Where is it coming from? Generally from home. A mother with an eating disorder or eating disturbances has generally kids, and they have 50% higher chance to also develop eating, food, and body image issues. So we as women have to be empowered. It's not about men. It's not this syndrome, the 42 going on 24. If you're in your 40s, stop comparing yourself as a 20-year-old
Sure.
and kind of get some confidence and get it going.
I always love hearing your
Completely
take, Dr.
agree.
Schreier. Yeah, ditto.
Completely agree.
We'll just say that makes a lot of sense. Dr. Schreier, Jillian, nice to see you from Barbie Fit. Still ahead, Dawn's going to have more on today's top trending stories, including the amazing transformation of a woman who lost 88 pounds. How'd she do it? Plus a new kind of music.